Hello, everyone, and welcome into another race for the Choozo 2022 Randomizer Tournament. I am Sleeper. I'm joined by Bad at Metroid for
Hello.
comms on this. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Fantastic. So the settings we've got for this race between prieR and Sasquatch is a full countdown, vanilla area, random boss, medium difficulty, vanilla escape, random morph, and vanilla start. So they started at the ship.
Looks like we had a couple of good moonfalls from Sasquatch to start.
Yes.
Really see what a difference that makes. I think that's the Justin Bailey sprite.
I believe so. They've added a couple of new sprites to the customization. Ooh, speed booster.
Nice. Maybe we'll get a late morph.
That would be nice.
The settings are random morph, so could be in the ceiling, could be underneath Spore Spawn.
Not in the ceiling. Sasquatch struggling with the D boost.
SD boost from prieR.
Yes.
Sasquatch ended up doing a hitbox jump. I actually don't know how to do that one. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was really nice. Both of them opting to not check that miner on the other side of the wall. Well, they can't because they don't have morph yet. Ah. So currently unable to check anything, so they're gonna have to make the climb back up and head over to Terminator.
I don't know if Gauntlet is in logic yet, but that would be the most annoying place to put morph at this point because nobody will check it without a way out.
Yeah. It would have to be, they would either have to find another pack of power bombs or actual bombs there at the first check of Gauntlet in order for that to be, for them to be able to get back out.
It is possible with a really good short charge. I believe it's called the Scootly Poopin technique, but I really doubt that's in logic. So
Yeah, I've never even seen it, to be quite honest with you. That sounds awesome.
you can get a speed. Usually, what you do is you do a speed booster, and then you roll into a ball to like speed boost through the back. Like if you
Okay.
get a short charge, you can go back through the front that way. I guess you also would need more energy than they have right now, so that's immaterial.
prieR used the entirety of the other room, where Sasquatch did the short charge.
Grappling hook a Terminator.
Opting to go ahead and take that damage there. Moving so fast, getting some visual. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I saw that happen with one of the blocks in the pirate room, whatever it's called, post Gauntlet. Curious to know if that's a problem with the emulator or what.
I guess a save and reset's the only thing that fixes the visual glitch, according to chat. So,
Oh, did he? I think it happens if you use in Parlor if you go too quickly for the scroll to catch up. I believe you leave
yeah,
the room off screen. Um, I thought that just crashed the game straight up, but I guess not.
high jump boots there.
The long prieR plays with the game glitching out.
Asder said that's exactly it. So you were right as far as like the way the visual glitch works.
Oh, it keeps getting worse. This is lovely. I hope he leaves it on, but I also think this has the potential to crash the game eventually. So
yeah, that would be an oh no. I think I would prefer to take the save and reset and do it sooner rather than later.
RAM just slowly gets worse.
Sasquatch headed over to Big Pink. Finding Ice Beam.
I completely forgot there were grapple blocks at the top of that. Oh, screw attack. Lovely.
Oh, wow. The graphical glitches from prieR just getting worse and worse and worse.
I'm a little jealous now. I'm calling that glitch an achievement. That's amazing. Hopefully it doesn't actually break the game, though.
That screw attack find puts Gauntlet in logic now.
Correct. Neither of them willing to go for the Spore Spawn check, though.
I spent some time in Junie's chat and saw Junie work on trying to get the speed ball coming out of Spore Spawn. And that was quite interesting to watch. They did get it.
Wow, I can't even... I'm trying to figure out how you would break the super block. I guess you said they, like, dip wall jumping just right.
It was speed boost through the door, jump, shoot a missile at just the right time to hit the block, and then speedball, morph and speedball through the gap to get out. Sasquatch opting for old Mother Brain. And there is our Morph Ball.
Mother Brain had it the whole time. prieR is saving. Hopefully he's going to reset, because this is... It's a fun novelty. Like, I would love to play like this if I wasn't in a race. Okay, there's the reset.
Yeah, yeah. prieR tried to shine spark back the other way to see if maybe that speed going the opposite direction would set it back to where it needed to be, and discovered that it didn't quite work like that.
It's a great idea. Somehow, like, if you break the speed of light one direction, to break it the other direction, and the universe corrects itself.
Right, exactly. I understand the logic behind the decision. It just didn't work.
I think it works. You just have to run backwards.
I think we learned that from the one old Superman movie, right?
Exactly.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
And we have achieved Morph Ball parity.
Yes. Sasquatch said, I'm here. I'm finishing up criteria. still no bomb, no explosives for either runner at this point.
Hopefully nothing's in Billy Mays, because that would be so frustrating.
It would be. And considering that they do have screw attack, they could get in and out. Well, they can't get in Billy Mays yet. They need power bombs to get into Billy Mays.
Yeah.
So they'll have to make the trip back if there's something important there. It's amazing the things that you take for granted when you're a hundo speedrunner.
I'm amazed at things you forget playing randomizers. Like, grappling blocks exist.
Yeah, grappling blocks exist. Oh, I don't have explosives yet, so I can't check that yet. I'm going to see a BT fight here. Possibly.
Super is definitely worth the fight.
Yeah, definitely worth the fight. Especially since you already have the supers. You're talking about a 2 super fight. It's not going to take that long to complete. Especially knowing that it's early enough in the seed that the odds are your opponent's going to make the same fight. But this is going to require an Alcatraz escape. Nice first try. Oh, and a nice jump to get to Gauntlet. Those yapping maws are really scary this early because of that right there.
Right when you said it.
That's the very reason why they're scary.
Go back for a refill. Can't say I blame him.
I don't at all.
Especially with speed booster, getting in and out of gauntlets. It's here, so might as well.
Yeah, with the speed booster and the screw attack, it's not too terribly difficult. So, yeah, absolutely, go ahead and take the time to refill. That refill is faster than the death.
Ice beam on the yapping maw. Forgot that ice beam actually has uses.
Right.
Clipping.
Is this going to be our logical power bombs? Yes.
Excellent.
Sasquatch excited to see that. Nice mock ball. prieR not far behind. And Sasquatch with a good move through the back of Gauntlet there.
Lovely Varia.
Varia suit.
Fire playing through the car alarm.
Yep. Sasquatch with a nice fast fall through the rest of Gauntlet there in the backside. Sasquatch opting for the refill.
Might as well stop by Baby and save.
Right. You never know what you may be looking at later. prieR finding that Varia suit in the back of Gauntlet. You know, I've also noticed it's kind of strange to find that we found Varia suit before we found Gravity. It seems like with a lot of these randomizers, you find Gravity first.
Oh, strange power bomb placement. Cleared every block except for the one you want to go through.
I don't know if you caught it, but Sasquatch had a great short charge on the top of the mountain there at the landing site in order to shine spark up to the landing site power bomb room.
No, I did not say that. Sasquatch always doing the moonfalls though. Sasquatch has not missed a single opportunity for a moonfall.
If I want to go to the ground, fastest way to the ground is what's going to be best. And who knows, that, you know, that might be somewhat decisive. Remembering I don't have to shine spark across this. I have grapple beam.
Yeah, saw that. Started doing the short charge and it's like, oh, not enough health and also might as well grapple.
Route divergence now. prieR opted to go back down to Green Bryn and finish picking up the Ron Popeil missiles and so on and so forth, whereas Sasquatch is over here at Wreck Ship.
Neither of them cleared Crater though. There's still two majors.
Sasquatch finding an E-tank in the ocean.
Normally not that big of a deal, but Fantoon is early on. I guess they have Varia, right? So
yeah,
Fantoon does 20 damage. That's not as bad.
prieR finding a second pack of power bombs.
Just noticed in addition to the lovely green hair, the Justin Bailey sprite does a power pose when they giant spark. Big fan of custom sprites.
I like the customs as well.
I guess going back to save, maybe trying to refill. Forget, is this boss rando?
It is.
Okay.
Well, maybe. It's random. It is a random boss, so.
Okay. Vanilla Fantoon. Not a ton of health, but Varia will make up for that for sure.
Gonna see a Rob of Spospo here. I missed where prieR found. I'm guessing prieR found Spazer down at Edicoons.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was too busy watching the Fantoon madness.
Captain Stack says Edicoons PB.
Okay.
Appreciate that, Captain Stack.
By Stack's the tracker, and we're just the talking heads.
Absolutely.
First trying the gate glitch. And Fantoon is down.
Yes. Another thing that made Fantoon a little easier was having that screw attack. So Sasquatch could have played that incredibly conservatively by just using supers and then using screw attack to get through the enrage phase.
Yeah, even without enraging, it definitely makes jump with your fires easy. I think prieR's just going to clean up Green Brinstar.
Sasquatch trying to save that power bomb.
I think they're going to realize though that they haven't destroyed the blocks, so have to use a power bomb either way.
prieR checking waterway, rewarded with an E-tank. Yeah, chat saying, phew, he went right side, good thing.
So far we have Screw, Plasma, Speed very early. Power Seed for sure. And Varia.
Left side only a pack of missiles. Using the D-boost to get out the door.
Another good mock ball. All the little baby optimizations from Sasquatch.
Sasquatch fighting another pack of power bombs there. Probably happy to see that since they're having to manage the power bomb inventory anyway.
Let's say before the spiky death room. These spikes are claimed more runs for me than probably any other. But yeah, Sasquatch dispatched it without a sweat.
Oh yeah. Oh, bombs at reverse meme route for prieR. Like Crane likes to say, got the can fly.
And space jump.
Space jump. Wow.
It's now officially a power seed.
Yes, absolutely. prieR going back, he's gonna prieR coming back through meme route. Gonna make that check at Billy Mays.
Billy Mays is my arch nemesis. If I check it, there's nothing there. If I don't check it, it's Varia every single time. Oh,
and
gravity
in Billy Mays. Wow.
I was gonna say Sasquatch has the lead, but that gravity definitely puts the game like squarely up in the air.
Yeah, I would say that does put this race up in the air, just simply because, like, you know, prieR's got both suits now, but we'll have to make the proper decisions, hopefully reading the logic properly.
Yeah, prieR is a handful of supers away or charge away from go mode. Sasquatch is up the statue, so.
What's the minimum loadout count for ammo? What is it? 40, 60?
I think it was Baja did a 55-55 the other day in a race, and that was like, I think hit perfect.
Yeah, yeah, Baja. I saw that race. 40 missile, 60 super is what I'm seeing here in the chat. And I don't know if that's break the glass refill or if that's just going straight through with a Zeb skip. I know that Zeb skip and so on and so forth that has an impact on.
Yeah, I think you can do that with Zeb skip, because cracking the glass is 6 hits, and then it's 30 missiles or 10 supers to actually dispatch the phase 1. And then it's 60 supers for phase 2.
Baja confirming the 55-55. Sasquatch heading down back into Retro Brinstar. Looks like prieR's going to head over to the wreck ship. Asder says, you really want to have a little more than that, ideally, because it's kind of rough.
Yeah, Mother Brain jerks around and very easy to accidentally hit the hand.
Yeah. And then, of course, you've got like doors and stuff. prieR in a much better situation headed into this fight. Sasquatch finding that gravity suit of Billy Mays. prieR checking those spooky missiles before turning the ship on. Sasquatch took a lot of damage coming through this room. Beating Fantoon first. Yeah, essentially we're either ammo or charge away from go. Especially with prieR. Yeah, Sasquatch is going to need a couple of tanks. Well, a tank plus the reserve that they have will get them through.
Bill room is appreciated. One few onion rings to ruin your run.
Yeah.
I wonder if Sasquatch is going to clear Green Brinstar. If so, then this will be essentially the same pathing, just in a slightly different order.
Yeah. Sasquatch having that gravity suit already is going to go ahead and go to Waterway. prieR with one too many missiles on that round with Fantoon. Send him off the screen and have to do another round. And that's going to finish it off for Fantoon.
Even on the statues again. I would love it if these two sync up here.
That spays are really the only difference between the two, and prieR's going to find that plasma beam here. Sasquatch headed to the wave gate. prieR now with the plasma beam.
Another first shot gate glitch.
And there's that move that Asder was talking about. If you lay the power bomb right at the door, it doesn't break that first block and you can just run. prieR saying, no, I don't need to go check that reserve tank. Not knowing that that's where space jump is. Sasquatch in Mission Impossible. Another power bomb pack there. prieR wants it.
You're tied with PBs again.
With both runners having bombs at this point, I don't see them picking up any more power bombs. prieR skipped checking the wreck ship E-tank statue back there because this was more checks. Not realizing that that's where the major is. Yeah. 20 power bombs. No need for any more.
Unless you want to kill Croc's tongue.
Yeah, we probably won't even see a croc fight.
Yeah, short of energy and charge, there's not anything really worth finding at this point. I guess prieR doesn't have that space jump yet, so.
I mean, it is unfortunate that prieR did skip that check. He would be done with wreck ship at this point. Had he made that check. But realistically, with the items that you currently have already, space jump's probably not that required.
Yeah.
It's more of a comfort item at this point.
The space jump gives you goose eggs in the counter, which is really the giant time sink here. What the item is doesn't matter. It's the fact that it's costing a lot of time looking around in the attic of wreck ship.
Right. We have a single major here in Red Bryn.
get a
Yeah.
statue check.
Yep, he's headed to the statue now to be rewarded with finding out that it's space jump. I feel like prieR's doing this simply because they can't risk it not being charged.
Ziggs and prieR.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Chat. Chat's saying that committing to ammo is pretty good once you're go mode on everything else. Like, because you've always got the option while you're trying to grab that ammo that you could stumble across charge. You know what I mean? But now you're not worrying about trying to go so far out of your way because charge, ends up being at like Shack Tool or something.
We have Dragons at prieR.
Dragons at prieR.
How to kill prieR. We got speed, we got ammo, we got grapple. What?
Yeah, I come to realize that if it takes too long for Dragon to grab you after you've gotten hit with the goop, it's possible for Dragon to just not grab you.
Okay. I know that if you get hit when you have the goop on you, Dragon just decides you're no longer tasty, I guess.
Now grabbed by Dragon.
Oh, I'm wiggling out.
Yeah, I was going to say Dragon's only a few shots away from dead there, so I can understand not waiting for the. And there's our charge beam at Alpha Power Bombs.
Excellent. I love that little moonwalk pickup. I don't know if that's like a flex or preemptively running out the door faster.
Not sure. Chat pointing out Sasquatch may not ever even get that charge. I think prieR's just on a boss sprint at this point.
Yeah, 40 supers. I haven't. Oh wait, prieR's the one that's charged. Sorry, I was thinking Sasquatch. Okay, looks like Sasquatch is still checking for charge. You of course have the magic of hindsight, but unfortunately, Sasquatch does not know that none of these will be charged.
prieR has everything they need to beat any boss at this point, so it's just going to be. I feel like it's just going to be a run to smash the bosses and then off to G4. I agree. I think you put prieR ahead now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Grapple. Sasquatch's hue rotate is just enough to mess with me. Like, everything looks almost normal, but then random things are blue.
Right. Sasquatch running just a slightly off-kilter color palette. I wonder if prieR is going to opt to zoom on down to Lower Norfair as well. I'm guessing so.
Yeah, I mean, all they're really missing is wave, which is, I mean, does add a bunch of damage, but definitely not worth it.
It's one of those, if I stumble across it on the way, I'll take it. But it's not something I'm going out of my way to try to find at this point. Sasquatch just driving ahead, prieR not far behind.
And this may be decided at Torian.
Very well could be. Both runners will still have to clear through Meridian.
Sasquatch hesitate on the E-Tank. Decided, yes, 6 E-Tanks is probably a good idea at this point.
6 E-Tanks makes everything quite comfortable for the runners. So neither runner needing to check GT, opting to not check GT. It could be Ridley or Kraid here.
I hate this refill. End up wasting 2 minutes stocking up 40 missiles just to use 4 of them on Kraid. The alternative is walk into Ridley with no missiles and go back to that save spot.
Right. and prieR having full super missiles running into this fight, so will not have to take that time to farm.
Also has charge, so
yeah,
even without supers.
But the super fight is much faster for Kraid. Not Kraid, but Ridley. I say Kraid because I kind of got a feeling that's what we're going to find here, is Kraid. And we'll have Ridley at Dragon.
Survey says Kraid.
Survey, yep.
prieR not needing to farm is going to close the gap to a minute or so. Really tight race now.
Yes. Well, not only that, but for every missile pack that Sasquatch has to pick up, prieR does not need because they have charge now. So that's going to be 7 seconds every time.
No quick kill from either people. Lazy Kraid today.
Yeah, I would have thought that Sasquatch would have checked the item behind Kraid, but opted to not, prieR not needing it.
And there's still a good number of miners that are in path at this point. But I
Yeah.
probably would have checked it with 45, 40. It does give you a couple extra door transitions, but
Yeah, but that could have saved your, checking crab supers or having to do Main Street to get that miner that's on Main Street or something like that. You know.
If there was supers behind Kraid, that would have been a good chunk off the ammo hunt.
Yeah. That's a skipped Mama Turtle or something like that.
Never know.
Did check those missiles and got rewarded with supers there. So that's nice. That helps Sasquatch quite a bit.
Still probably a good 4 miners off from not needing charge, though. You see prieR catching up without any checks. Almost neck and neck now. More soups for Sasquatch.
prieR pulling into the lead, headed straight for Meridia.
There's that moonwalk grab again. I wonder if is that a signature move? Chat, do you know any reason to do that? It looks cool. Multiple times now, Sasquatch has just backed into the item and shot the door at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, we got a weird format now from prieR. There.
Okay. Green fix again.
All right, cool. I was just getting ready to mention something in
Would
the
not like
Discord.
to comment a game where all we had is the map to go off of.
Right.
prieR doing a few checks in prieR does want the wave.
The wave beam takes the mother brain fight from 40 to 30 shots, I think.
That's right. Yeah.
And when you're talking about two runners of this caliber at this point with what they're doing, there's Spring Ball leaving it behind. It'll be 30 to 20. Okay. But those 10 shots could realistically mean the difference. And we have a dead snake from prieR.
Sasquatch, not chicken croc. Desperate for miners, but not chicken croc. Desperate for miners.
He knew those supers were there at Croc Gate, so went around to grab those miners.
60-55 is pretty tight, but hopefully it'll end the item hunt.
And of course we have Ridley here. Oh, Sasquatch gonna go check Ice Beam.
prieR opting to take Ridley down only with charge.
E-Tank at Ice.
Oh, lovely escape. I think that did it. Yep. The mock ball escape from Ice from Sasquatch.
prieR trying to get picked up. Oh, a double hit.
That was scary for a second.
Yes, that was very close. prieR on full-on go mode. Sasquatch now traversing through Meridia, checking the miners here. prior opting to go ahead and take that E-tank, was just wanting the refill, I do believe.
Well, I still has only 6 E-tanks in reserve. I don't know how comfortable they are with other brain, but I could see that being intimidating.
It would have been 5 E-tanks and 2 reserves. There was a second reserve tank there at the top of Aqueduct, and I don't think prior skipped it, because it's hard to skip that item. Because they went back into the back there and got the super missiles. BC and prior, go ahead and head on to G4, I do believe.
Sasquatch is using only missiles to kill Batoon. Save those supers for Big Boy in the basement. I don't know, the timing's weird. I can never hit Batoon with missiles.
Yeah, that's a hard fight.
No refill, though.
Going to see a refill here at the ship for prior before heading on to G4. Sasquatch with 65.
And maybe more importantly, they had only 30 super missiles, so it would have been 29 soups and 10 missiles for Ridley. The super pack made this a lot more comfortable fight.
Yes. Prior making it to G4 to Torian in under an hour. That's a fast seed. We'll probably see what I'm guessing probably about an hour 10, hour 11 total.
My Torian is usually about 7 minutes, I think. Maybe I'm misremembering that, but and I rarely baby skip, so.
Yeah, I don't baby skip either. My Torian's about 8 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
From G4 all the way to escape.
Oh. I grabbed.
Give Sasquatch time to catch up. prior just needs to take their time and execute. The Metroid 4 room. Bye, Dusty. Sasquatch headed down the sand pit. also heading out of East Meridia. No baby skip from prieR. Did not look right, so we'll have the extra 40 frame stand-up animation. Oh no. Sasquatch fell at Mount Everest, so has to. Well, not bad. Used a shine spark to get up. Managed to get the door open, so used a shine spark to get up there. prieR headed to Mother Brain's room.
Nice clean Mother Brain so far. Sasquatch getting into Torian right as prieR's finishing up Mother Brain.
Sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. Toddler issues.
Missed an amazing development. prieR was almost dead and baby saved out of nowhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, Sasquatch got grabbed by the exact same Metroid.
Yes.
Opting to blow it off instead of using power bombs, though. I guess since Sasquatch is counting those super missiles, it makes sense.
This has been a very, very fast seed in comparison to some of the ones that I've been seeing here and calmed on so far in this tournament.
Yeah, under an hour 10 for I guess it was vanilla area and early morph, so surprising that it wasn't super long, but still, under 110 is pretty short.
Sasquatch not completing baby skip. And opting to face right. prieR on escape.
So facing right, you said that there's a difference in the animation, or?
Yes, it saves 40 frames. You see how on Sasquatch's screen they just popped straight up, whereas if you're facing left, there's like a slow-mo stand-up.
Interesting. I'm
Yeah.
good old baby skip, so that's good information. Doing the pause recharge.
I expect to see Sasquatch go ahead and finish this out.
Last minute save. The charge, that's very wise.
Yeah, you get a turret that cancels one of your missiles or a couple of your missiles while you're trying to get to Mother Brain 2 or something like that, and that can end it. Got GG's for prieR in the chat. prieR's official finish time via racetime.gg at 1 hour 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Sasquatch onto Mother Brain as well.
I believe 4 supers extra at this point. Oh no, it's 6, alright. They have 12 missiles, which is using Ridley numbers.
Yeah, 6.
Nerve-wracking. I'm wondering if I miscounted.
No, you didn't miscount. Somebody
we're
told
good.
me. I can't remember where who it was that told me, but yeah, it's exactly 15 supers from the time Mother Brain starts her catch up to dead.
Okay.
So as long as you have more than 15 at the time she starts doing her catch up, you're good. We'll get to see where that wave beam is on prieR's screen here.
Wave beam at plasma beam.
Wave beam was at plasma. Got it.
Yeah, it's one of the places I almost never check because it's just so out of the way.
We'll see if they want to pop in here for a post-race interview. prieR politely declining. The Sasquatch may come over. We don't know.
Oh, it's the Shine Spark. I was going for it. Sasquatch never misses a chance to short charge.
Absolutely.
I usually just do the walk of shame if I miss the spark up there.
And GG's in the chat. Sasquatch has finished with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 31 seconds. prieR and Sasquatch having a little chit chat in the race time about how prieR found the charge beam and Sasquatch skipping it. We had a time difference of a little over 5 minutes.
I'm gonna chalk most of that up to charge. I feel like it was a pretty close game otherwise.
Yeah, right up until that point. But prieR made that check and I went up Red Tower and made that check in Alpha PBs and was like, oh, there it is. And we got Sasquatch joining us. GG, Sasquatch.
GG.
Thank you.
So how did you feel about it?
I mean, other than having to ammo hunt a bit, it's not too bad. I mean, fairly front-loaded with the 2 suits.
Yeah, you guys were...
Yeah, both in criteria, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you both were pretty well neck and neck, making pretty much the exact same checks the entire time round. Oh. We lost Bad at Metroid.
Let's see, Wave was at Plasma. I mean, by the time I was in Meridia, there's no way I'm going out of my way for that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It wouldn't have helped me much anyways at that point.
No, definitely. Yeah, and then that charge beam was at Alpha PBs. We got Bad back. Welcome back.
Yeah, my tab crashed right when you joined.
Oh. You got any questions? Bad at Metroid?
I don't know what I missed, but I'm sure you filled them in where the charge beam was.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise, you guys diverged for a minute with prieR checking Green Bree and you went to Wreck Ship, but otherwise it was pretty similar routing overall.
Yeah, you guys...
I mean, with both suits, you could go pretty much anywhere. I mean, at the time when I did Wreck Ship, I didn't have gravity, but it didn't really matter all that much.
Yeah, it definitely was a power seat with a screw attack and space jump, so it was early on both suits.
Yeah, for sure.
I do have to ask, every time you get items, you would, several times you like moonwalked into the item and shot the door. Do you intentionally do that, or what is the deal with that?
Not really. I think it's just kind of built into my muscle memory now, because I'm trying to turn around and shoot the door real quick and then just end up moonwalking.
It looks really cool. Hopefully by me calling it out doesn't change your muscle memory, because I think it looks like a neat trick, like almost like a quick draw, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the time it's maybe slightly slower, but I think it's minuscule.
It definitely looks cool.
Yeah. We didn't know if there was like some sort of like movement purpose for it, if it like assisted you in lining up for leaving the room or something like that, or if you were just doing it for swaggy reasons. But it does definitely look cool.
I mean, I guess it, if you can open the door, it does line you up. So it's probably about even. So I think it doesn't really matter either way. It's just kind of something I do, I guess.
Well, we do appreciate you participating in the tournament.
Yeah,
prieR
it's been fun.
politely declined to come speak with us because English is not his first language. So,
Understandable, for sure.
totally understandable. Nothing against prieR for that. We do appreciate them being here as well. Want to say thank you to SpeedGaming for the restream. I want to say thank you to Bad at Metroid and Captain Stack.
Yeah, thanks.
think-
Thanks to all you guys for commenting and tracking and all that.
I think this is the last match of the week, so way to end the week.
It was a
should see matchups pretty soon.
Yeah, Matt. I believe if Idle is still in chat, you can confirm. I think matchups are coming up here pretty soon. It's about that time, so we're gonna start seeing those races coming out here real soon. He's just waiting till the interviews are over and it's gonna get started on working on all that. So, all right. Well, you guys will be able to check that on the website. There's the link. Idle will be getting those updated here shortly. Does anybody else have anything else to say?
No, the seed was pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot to talk about. Grabbing charge just panned out better for them versus me doing the ammo hunt, and it is what it is.
Alrighty, well, if that's gonna do it, like I said, once again, thank you, Bad at Metroid, for co-comming with me. I did enjoy it. Thank you to the runners. Good GGs to both of you. Thank you, Captain Stack, for the tracking, and SpeedGaming for the restream. And that's gonna do it for this week. We will see you next mission.
See ya.
Night, everyone.